Hello, this is Nick Jervis from Small Business Salt, and I have a video today showing you the basics of the WordPress website and the dashboard and everything else that's behind the scenes. So it's just a quick run through of everything WordPress related and what you'll find in case you're new to WordPress. So when you log in, and you'll have your login address now, it defaults to wp-login.php as the page you log in on your website domain. I suggest you change that. There's actually a plugin that lets you change that address, and I'll come to that shortly, because if you keep it there and you use the login admin as default setting for you, it's much easier for your WordPress website to be hacked. So that's worth changing. So in the dashboard, you get comments and what you've done recently, your blog posts and everything, some WordPress news. So nothing really particularly useful that I find here. And then let's run down the left hand side. It shows you if you've got any plugins that need updating. I use, just above the dashboard, I use WP Engine for hosting, which I've found really secure, really fast, and you're welcome to ask me about that. I'll give you some more information. So it gives you your updates. Posts are where your blogs go. So if you've got your WordPress website set up with a blog, it's normally on /blog. This is where you add your blog posts. So you'd go in there and click Add New, and there'll be a separate video showing you how to do that. Media. So this shows you all of your current posts and allows you to search by title or to ask by author or categories. And on here you can see if you've got any uncategorized blogs. And that would be worth then, if you do, going in, editing them and putting the category in, because that's important, so you can make sure people can find their way about your blog posts. Most of mine, as you see, have got the category allocated. You add new blog posts there and categories and tags. Next bit is where you have your media, and it shows you all of your uploaded images, which you can use in each blog post, and that's very worth doing. You can also upload new media from here. And then your pages are your actual pages that are your main services, details of what you do, your home page, about us, contact us, those sorts of pages. So that's where you'll find all of those. Then you've got your comments. Your appearance is where the actual design for your website is created. And for most people, you won't actually go in here too often. There will be some changes, and I'll show them later, such as to the menu, which are your navigation items. And if you want to add Google Analytics code, again, which I'll do a separate video for, then you'd need to know your way around the editor. Now, if you're not seeing all of these bits on the left hand side, that is because your website designer has decided what you can and can't see. So if you're seeing a restricted navigation on the left, you need to ask your website designer to allow you to see it all as it's your website. That should be able to be done. If they won't do that, then I suggest you change them, because they're trying to keep control of your website, but you need access to everything. If they're good at what they do, they should know that you're going to be happy to ask them to make changes, but you need to at least be able to access all of your website. Plugins are where you have all of your plugins. Yoast SEO is excellent. That's the plugin I mentioned which changes your login URL. So instead of /wp-login.php, you can change it to whatever you like there. Users are the people that access your website. So if you want to be able to do it and you want someone to be able to have blogs but not be able to change other pages on your website, you can add them there, and you can restrict their role to a contributor. That will take care of that. Then you've got tools, settings. Tools you won't be using much. Settings, there's some edits that you'll be able to make in here, such as if you've got a right hand side, you'll be able to make changes in here, but again, it's normally you won't be going in here. And then the SEO plugin, which I use, Yoast, which I find to be the best, and then you can get rid of the menu. So those are the main items you should find, and as I say, if you're not seeing all of those items in your left hand navigation, it's probably because your access to them has been restricted by your website designer. So it'd be certainly worth asking them to let you see all of these items, make a list and say, why aren't I seeing these? Then you can get them changed so that you can make sure you can make all your changes. That's the basic components of a WordPress dashboard. I'll be doing more series of WordPress videos. If you'd like access to all of them, follow the link below the video, or if there's a button, click the button, sign up, and I will give you access to all of the WordPress training. Nick Jervis, Small Business Salt.